Welcome to the Recon Trader. In today's video, I will share with you a challenge I have decided to put to the live fire test. Now, I came up with this challenge based on a lot of the comments I receive on my videos stating basically that a buy and hold strategy actually somehow produces more profit than a Gridbot trading strategy. So I've decided to buy some Bitcoin, and at the same time I will deploy a KuCoin infinity grid trading bot with the same dollar amount that I use to buy Bitcoin to hold. And so in today's video, I will buy $500 worth of BTC on the KuCoin exchange, and I will configure and then deploy a KuCoin infinity grid bot also with $500 worth of ammo. So with that all being said, let's buy some Bitcoin and then deploy that infinity grid bot. So I'll jump over here to my KuCoin account. Now, if you don't have a KuCoin account, I will drop a link in the description down below. And if you use my link to sign up for a KuCoin account, you will receive a 10% rebate on all of your trading fees. All right, with that being said, I'm logged into my KuCoin exchange account, and I want to jump over here to my trading account so I can actually buy the $500 worth of BTC. So I just come over here and click on trade. And you do need to make sure you have some funds available in your trading account. You can see I have 1,300 available. And now that I'm on the trading dashboard and I have BTC USDT selected, I just need to buy BTC, so I'm not going to do any type of leverage or anything like that. And in fact, I'm going to come over here to spot, and I'm going to select market because I want this order filled right away. Now, I don't typically do market orders. I almost always do limit orders, but for the sake of this video and not having to wait around for the order to get filled, I'm just going to do a market order, and I'm going to buy 500 USDT worth of BTC. So I click buy. My order was placed successfully. And if I click on order history, you can see my order has already been filled for 500 USDT, and my average price was just over 42,700 USDT. And so now I'm going to jump back over here to my main account, and under my assets overview for my trading account, I want to actually transfer that Bitcoin out of my trading account over to my main account, and that way it won't be touched for the next year. As far as trading goes, I'm just going to hold it over here in my main account and let it sit, and basically the value will change as Bitcoin's price changes. So let's click on transfer, and I want to go from my trading account to my main account, and the coin I want to transfer is going to be BTC, and I want to transfer the available amount. I didn't actually have any BTC in my trading account when I bought the Bitcoin, so this is the amount of Bitcoin I bought. So now I go ahead and click confirm. And now if we look over here at my main account, you can see that I have approximately $500 worth of Bitcoin in my main account, which is not my trading account. So I will let this sit for the next year and see how it performs. And with that being said, before I go and configure the Gridbot and get it deployed, let me know in the comment section down below, which strategy do you think will come out on top? The buy and hold strategy or the Gridbot strategy by the end of 2022? Again, drop your predictions in the comment section down below. All right, let's go ahead and get this Gridbot deployed. And if we come over here to trade and trading bot, as much as I would like to be able to deploy this bot from my computer, the reality is the Infinity Grid bot is not able to be configured and deployed from a desktop computer. Unlike the Spot Grid bot, I could just click on Create Bot and deploy it from my computer. If I scroll down, you will see the Infinity Grid bot I actually had to deploy on my KuCoin app. And so I need to connect my phone to my computer so you all can see what I'm doing on my phone. So I'll be right back. All right, so now I have my phone connected to the computer. And so the first thing I need to do is go into my KuCoin app on my phone. I just give that a tap. And then from here, I want to go to the Trading Bot tab, which you can see down here. I give that a tap. Now I just need to select the Infinity Grid bot, so I just give that a tap. And I do have other videos where I configure these infinity grid bots, but they're very, very basic. So we're just going to jump down here to create and give that a click. And then you have two choices, basically. You can use AI parameters, which are some very basic settings for the lowest price, the profit rate per grid, and then the total investment. You just need to decide how much ammo you want to give your particular bot. In this case, I want to customize it a little, so I click on Customize. And then the first thing I obviously need to do is select the pair. And so today my pair that I'll be trading is BTC USDT, so I don't actually need to change that. The next thing I need to determine is the lowest price level. And if we are headed into a bear market, the lowest price level, the charts currently show me Bitcoin would dip down to in a bear market, and it can always go way lower. And so I am going to use 18,500 for my lowest level. My profit rate per grid, I am going to shoot for 1%. And then you can see the total investment, I need a minimum of 493. And in this case, we're actually going to go with 500 USDT in order to match the same amount that I bought and plan to hold for the next year. And that is pretty much all that is required to configure one of these infinity grid bots. I don't need an upper limit price, as the infinity grid bot will follow the price up to basically infinity if Bitcoin goes that high. And so that is why I only had to configure the lowest price, is it will actually go all the way down to 18.5 and continue to buy on the way down. Now, with that being said, if you're not familiar with how a grid bot actually operates, a grid bot is basically made up of open limit buy and sell orders. The red lines on the grid would be your sell orders, and the green lines would be your open limit buy orders. And when the price dips down and starts to hit the green lines, it buys at a lower price. And then when the price reverses and goes back up and starts to hit the red limit sell orders, it sells for profit. And so what you're looking for is the price action to chop, kind of like you see on the screen here. You want it to dip down, so you're buying low, and then bounce back up, and then you're selling high. So you buy the dip and sell the rip up and capture profit on the way up. And I typically look for price action that is chopping between a range, much like you see on the screen here. This price is kind of chopping between these two white lines, and so it's dipping down and buying low and bouncing back up and selling high, and therefore it's generating more profit. And at the end of the day, the infinity grid bot would follow this price as high as it can go, and on the flip side, we'll go down to that 18,005 lower limit that I had configured the bot for. Alright, so after I hit create, you can see the bot is now live and up and running. And if we click on the little details icon down here, we can see I have a total of 20 open orders, and they consist of 10 buy orders, which it will use my remaining USDT from the 500 USDT that I deployed with this bot to buy Bitcoin if the price continues to drop. And then I also have 10 sell orders, which the bot actually bought some Bitcoin when I created the bot in order to have Bitcoin in order to sell if the price goes up. And you can see over here under order history that it actually bought at an average price of $42,721. So it's about $10 less than what I actually bought Bitcoin at to hold long term. But a lot like a hand grenade, it's close enough. It'll get the job done. And so the executed quantity amount it actually bought was 0.00506251 Bitcoin. And then the executed amount of my USDT it used was 216 USDT. So again, the bot is live and ready for action. And then for the long-term hold, I bought BTC, moved it over into my main account, so it's kind of in a no-touch position. So I have 500 USDT with the BTC sitting there now, and the challenge is on. And so I will be doing update videos on a regular basis throughout the rest of 2022. So now would be a good time to shoot that subscribe button. If you like this video, do me a favor, spike a like. If you have any questions or comments, including which strategy do you think will come out on top at the end of the year, drop those in the comment section down below. And in closing, remember, never send your money into battle without first doing your recon. See you in the next video.